You know what's more annoying with this video? It's this.
You can't escape me!
Welcome to the Hoppeldas Legion, motherfucker! I have a long range of options for you guys you can support me in. Patreon, Ko-Fi, and YouTube memberships. And from your support, it will make me more committed to do more videos. There's my stuff. They're in the video descriptions or my main channel. Might as well join the cause and be part of the Legion, brother. And to wipe off the degeneracy off this planet. That is all for this advertisement. Even though you skipped it, you fucking heretic. And now, let's get back to the video.
Greetings, brothers, and welcome to another video. And today, we gotta go to take a look on the Space Wolves. Did GW do something right for once? Oh, alright, let's give it a look. 2 minutes? Alright, we're gonna make that 2 hours. Easy, easy. Alright, Logan Grimnar leads a pack of Space Wolves reinforcements. Yeah? Okay, I see the model, but I'm gonna read this real quick. In between all the reveals being shown off at the Adepticon back in March, the Space Wolves wowed the crowd with a dazzling army set packed full of brand new miniatures. So, as you can see, this is what is called a self-jerk-off. Like every other buttermilk bar, they sees every model and they be like, "Oh, dude, they're so amazing, it's so great, please, oh my god. And it's so good, don't you understand? Damn you, Nellop." Alright, those sons of Fenris have never been ones to do things by half measures, though, so it should come as no surprise that they've gotten even more miniatures to show off. The ones they showed were absolute dog shit because they were trying to artificially morph the Firstborn with Primaris, and it was so fucking weird. I was like, why? Just remove those, you know, like, let's just say pretend this is a MK6 armor. If you know what an MK6 armor is, it was something that you were in before you were born. So, if you think of the Primaris that has like a lip on top, yeah, they were putting that shit on top. I'm like, why? Can you fuck off with that shit? Like, it's just weird. As I said before, remove the Firstborn entirely. Just rip out the Band-Aid, because it's like this. You lived long enough to be the villain, but this moment is like you're gonna be living long enough to be a fucking mutant yourself. Oh, even more mutated than before. So, who better to start off with the Great Wolf himself? It's not bad. It's not bad. But I will critique to one thing. Now, everyone that hears about the word critique, they'll be like, "Oh, you're just a hater, you don't like it." Easy. I'm gonna criticize on it because, you know, things like this, right? If people care, they will critique on things when they see something wrong, so they will talk about it. But people get really defensive when they hear criticism, aka, in their eyes, hate. So, this model isn't bad, but there's way too much cluttered detail. Because where the fuck am I meant to be focusing on when it comes to this model? Is it his cape? Is it his axe? Is it his face? Is it his little decoration in the middle? Is it the wolves? Is it the fucking the tactical rock? This is way bigger than I expected. Like, where am I meant to be focusing on? Right? Like, for me, I would have removed a couple things, like the tactical rock, the wolves, and this. And then you just have the main focus of his cape, and then in his axe. Because less is more. You already know the character. You don't need to add a lot more detail and just to make it pain in the ass to paint. Because in the end, you just gotta play on tabletop and playing for the rules and all that. You're not there to make it like a fucking Joy Toy model and just have it on the side and all that. Like, if some people want to make their DIY, like do it yourself, oh no, DIY, whoops, do it yourself kind of thing, and they wanted to make it a little bit more cooler and more detailed, that's up to them. But then again, it's really more of less is more. And I think he would have benefited a little bit more if he didn't have so much fucking clutter onto him. Like, he can still be a unique model. It's just more of that, now you're making it too much. The point is just pain in the ass to paint all of this. Because in the end, like, these models are meant to be played on tabletop, not for a fucking fashion competition. Let's see, what else? Like a good example, right? So, let's see. Angron 40k. Angron. Wangron. Angron. So this is when I was doing an interview with Gamza, and then he was talking about like the Angron model. So when you look at his model, right, it's a little bit blurry, but yeah, not even 6K quality can save this. So when you look at his model, where is the main focus? Like, where are you meant to be focusing on? What is his main drive? Is it his face? Is it these skulls all over his fucking body that has been cluttered all over him? Is it meant to be his shoulder pads? Is it meant to be his axe, his sword, his wings? Where is the focus? Where am I meant to be looking at? Because there's so much cluttered detail to the point that I'm just like, okay, dude, time out. Like, we might as well remove a couple of things because we're meant to... because this character is meant to have his own thing. I know, I get it, anger on skulls, blah, 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 but the problem is, there's too much shit onto him to the point that that doesn't become the main focus. It's like, there's too many main focuses that just overlap with each other, and then they just almost like cancel them each other out because the whole model becomes blurry. To the point that I'm just like, oh, okay, all right, fuck me. Like, I'll just remove a couple things. Tactical Rock. You can have a bit of skulls because he resembles him, so but I wouldn't add these skulls on the bottom and on his neck. Maybe over here, that'll be fine. And then chains, is it really necessary? I don't think so personally. You can remove those. And then yeah. And then you will just have a much clearer picture. But the main focus the only main focus I will try to focus on maybe is replace the sword with another axe, because that was his shtick in the Horus Heresy. That wouldn't make sense. But then again, having these two different weapons can be a main focus. But the problem is, there's too many other main focuses around that it just cancels them out. Anyways, let's go back to here. Not bad model. Good. It's just more of that, it just overdone itself. That's all I'm gonna say. So, Loga Grimnar is one of the most lauded warriors of the Imperium, with centuries of glorious service at the head of the Space Force to his name. The High King of Fenris cuts an imposing figure flanked by his twin wolves, excuse me, Tirnak and Fenrir, carrying the legendary axe Morkai and draped in Fenrisian ornamentation, from spaceful furs to intricate runic scribings. I understand he has like a sleigh and all that, and he has these wolves, but I'm pretty sure, that is his old model. Honestly, if that model came with this would have made a lot more sense, and he would have struck more imposing. But for some reason, they just had to put him in that, like in this model. Okay, I guess it's just more of like, why? Like, it would make more sense if it was like this, and this would have been much more striking as a more imposing model, you know. And it doesn't even need a tactical rock. Well, there you go. There's a tactical rock down there. Actually, how big is the image? Not that big. I think this would have served much more better, but for some reason they just thought, okay, let's put him on tactical rock and Terminator armor with two wolves. I'm like, yeah, but isn't it his thing is being on a sleigh and all that, from what I can understand with his character? Very weird, very weird. He isn't the only celebrated hero of the Space Force getting an update, though, as anywhere the Great Wolf goes, his personal champion isn't far behind. I'm assuming this is Great Champion. The Mountain of Muscle and ceremony known as Arjak Rockfist serves as the mailed fist of the High King, upholding the honor of the chapter by dueling enemy commanders and crushing the skulls under the weight of his massive foe hammer. Such is his skill with his hammer that he can throw accurately over great distances before teleporting the weapon back to his hand. Is this a fucking reference to Thor?
Oh my god, guys, like, he mentioned Thor from Marvel.
That's what most people would probably think of.
Oh, dude, it's so awesome. I can just buy this model over and over again.
Alright, fuck me. Oh yeah, of course he does it the exact same thing. He's like, yeet. So, now represent on the miniature with the optional assembly arm. Model's not bad. Model's not bad. It has some chipped armor as well. Man, this is some bullshit. Oh, okay, this is what I noticed so far in 10th edition. Art is like, less details and quote-unquote put impersonation in the background while putting fucking dots and shit. Meanwhile, when I see models, they get over fucking cluttered with detail. Can we just swap those to the opposite side, thank you? Every time. It's just like, why are you putting so much detail on models and not on the art? It's just like, it flip-flops. It's so hard. Like, this guy is already like, ooh, perfect. Like, if someone just drew this as he is and make him in black and white and grim dark, oh, fucking perfect. Fucking perfect. But for some reason, I don't get it. It's just like, fucking hell. It's like they swapped the art, less detail, models more detail. Why? Just swap them. Just swap them. Swap them. I don't understand. So stupid. I don't know how, but whatever. It could be those idiots who think like more detail on the model, thus it means it's better. That where they have no fucking idea maybe what about tabletop or anything, they don't need that fucking much detail. Again, less is more. And I think this guy, it's not that bad, you know? Oh, you know, he's just got his hammer, his shield. Oh, good. And then has a unique force field as well. Not bad. And he has a very small tactical rock. Can you fuck off? Alright. So, I don't think I'll go read the rest. I'll just look at the models and then just see how it is. Yeah, this is meant to be a rune priest and then a significant better tactical rock. I swear, dude. Every fucking tactical rock. No wonder GW increased their prices, because they add every fucking model with like more tactical rocks, and then it increases like from there it's already $10 more, and then if you look at low Grimnas, that's already $50 more of plastic wasted. Oh no, actually add another $10 on the side. Oh boo, dude, there you go. There's your fucking price rise. What happened to it? Too many fucking tactical rocks, bitch. God damn it. Alright, so let's look at this model. Not bad. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. The only thing I will just remove a bit is it's there. It's there. But it just need a little bit less detail and it will just look perfect still as it is. So I'm keeping the model as it is. The only thing I will be removing is that fucking bird and the tactical rock. And then, perfect. You got it. You got your perfect model right there. It's just like, for some reason, they think more is better. No. You have enough details. He's got his face, you got the staff, and you got a cape. You know, you don't need too much on it. It's just like, done. There you go. Let's move on to the next one. Oh, there you go. Something like this. Okay, we get it. Wolves. Fur. Alright, we get that. You know, it's just Terminator armor, just a little bit of additional stuff that makes them more space wolves. Perfectly fine. Understandable. Now, you got the cape. Fine. Skull. That's fine. Axe. I don't think... this is very interesting. I didn't know that space wolves use those types of weapons, but... interesting. I know they had one hand and axe, but I don't know about two. But there you go. There you go. There you go. A little tactical rock over there. Yeah, buddy. This is perfect. That's fine. For me personally, I would have removed these fucking tail shit, but that's just me. And then you still have like the space wolf thing. And it's perfect. That's fine. There you go. It reminds me of that dance Viking back in the early 2010s. He would just dance on the street and shit. Now he's in Terminator armor. But there you go. You don't need that cluttered detail and all that. It's got the generic power sword. His face may be the main focus here because he looks very Viking, or the 2025 equivalent to quote-unquote Viking. Cool. Like, you should see like what Space Wolves used to look like. Actually, let's see if I can find it. Space Wolves 40k 4th edition. Because if I recall, they're meant to be very, very hairy. And they're not... And they're meant to be a little bit messy. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see if I can get it. I'm not gonna do any justice. Yeah, that one's fine. Model's a bit old. Let's see if I can get the art. She. Close enough. Yeah, close enough. Close enough. I was trying to find like some old art, but I don't think I'll find it. Like I have it in the codex, but until I get it, it's just gonna take 20 years. I think this was 5th edition codex, if I recall. Yeah, I've used this art before in my other videos. Yeah, they're almost meant to be look like that, you know, because they're wolves. They're hairy as shit. But this one looks like a modern Californian guy it's a fake Viking. That's what it is. A person that he thinks that he is a Viking puts this shit on, and he's just way too organized. And I'm just like, aren't they meant to be like this? Okay, this ain't official, but you know, something like that. You know, something like that. But for some weird, oh yeah, something like that as well. There you go. You know, the wolves and Vikings, but I think, yeah, it's just weird. It almost looks like a fake Viking. It's just weird. But if that's the main focus on the model, fine. But it just looks weird. Ugh. I think someone did a little mistake when it came to the recruiting and accidentally yoinked one of the boys from the White Scars and put them in the Space Wolves. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, what do you... Fuck, I can't even do the impersonation. Oh, what the hell? What do you mean I cannot eat the wolf? What the hell? It's so delicious, so good. Fuck me. Obviously, as we know, Warhammer's for everyone, but we'll diversify animals and all that. And there you go. Like, man, we're all space Vikings and shit. I'm sorry, space Vikings. Yeah. Okay, that one looks a little bit better. There you go. We were space Vikings and shit and just downgraded. There you go, main focus right there. Less is more. Perfect. We were space Vikings and shit. Oh, what was the next model? Okay, that one. Okay, that one looks fine. Fuck's sakes. Oh, they caught me off guard a little bit, but at the same time, I'm like, of course they will diversify their characters, even though it makes no sense. I'm sorry, space Vikings in the fucking snow, where most of them are just usually Caucasian. It's just like, yeah, cool, alright. And they only recruit only the ones in fucking Fenris.
Oh, they grab other people from other planets, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay, you already don't know about fucking Space Wolves to a certain extent. Alright. Let's see if I can grab the image. Oh, then again, this could be a woman. This could be a female space marine, you know? Like, how can you not tell from its tatas? You know? Like, we would definitely finally have a female space marine right here. There's your female space marine right there. It's like, it's ma'am. Just speaks in that voice and all that. Oh, dude, like, this motherfucker can, like, defeat, like, Primarch Fulgrim or any other fucking Primarch. Like, he doesn't even need a bolter or an axe. He'll just run towards them in normal speed. That confuses every other space marine. And then he will just jump on top of them. And then as he starts, she starts ripping their jaw, and he just screams, "It's mayhem!" And it just rips them apart and starts screaming and shit while blood is spattering all over the place. You know, something like that. Close enough. You know what? It's close enough. It will do. It starts screaming out of his lungs. There you go. Perfect. It is so perfect. And this model, it's not bad. But it just seems... Why the fuck? Just make it bold. It almost seems like the hair is just too organized. Actually, that's what I noticed. It just seems... Okay, this one's fine. This one's alright. But it just seems like it gives that fucking Californian haircut kind of type. It's just like, it's so organized. I'm like, why? Why? Okay, this one... Okay, that one makes more sense. Right? That one makes more sense. He looks old as shit. I don't know what happened to him. Probably non-oil has drained his fucking skin. Sorry, whoops. And then, yeah. But these ones are just like, gonna make up my hair. It's gonna be tidy and all that. I'm like, oh, what the fuck are you doing? I'm sorry, space wolves, not domesticated dogs from California in 2025. Okay, cool. And then let's see the last model that I have here. What the fuck am I looking at? I see your diversity back there. Anyways, let's look at this model. Yeah, it's not too bad. Actually, I have a feeling I don't like this model. Yeah, I don't know. Those power claws are a little bit more different. Let's give a look. Terminator. Power claws. 40k models. Because I'm pretty sure... Whoops. Okay, not that one. That doesn't do it justice. Yeah, they're meant to be big and shit. What the fuck? Or they're meant to be having like a holder and shit. And their fists are meant to be big. Close enough. Yeah, they're meant to be big and shit. What the fuck? Why does it look weird? It looks like his hands are small and he's just being overlapped on top of the claws and shit. It just looks weird. Wait, whoops, sorry. Don't need those. It just looks weird. Why? Okay. No, that doesn't help. That doesn't help. I was trying to actually. Oh yeah. This one makes sense. Okay, not the best. I think. Wait, is this AI fucking generated? Nah. Okay. It's just the paint job. It makes it look weird. Yeah, I thought the power claws are like this, big fist, and then they have like some sort of handle, and then just go to town, and all that shit. Like, even these guys have flexible fingers, but then again, they're chaos, so they cheat by default. Let's see if I can find any other power claw. Because I have power claws myself, and they're meant to be like this, more or less. They're meant to have like this, you know, kind of like a grippy thing. Like a handle. Master Abaddon. No. Yeah, they're meant to be like this. What the fuck? Why is it like this? Oh my god. Do you know what it reminds me of? Oh, fuck, if I can spell it. Kevon Shrike. If you look at his old model to now, Kevon Shrike, the old model, had his like big fist with claws, but if you see him being Primaris, it just looks smaller and it just looks weird. And the same goes for this. I'm like, the model ain't too bad, but why the claws are like that? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It looks so off. Like, it's just like, oh, let's put additional plate on it, and it's just like weird. It's almost like lazily done. When I thought these power claws are meant to be like this, you can even look at Space Hulk Deathwing. They're more or less like this. What the fuck? Yeah, it doesn't... Why? Why? You even have the power claws of the old Terminators. You can just upgrade them to the new ones, but this one just looks weird. Why? Man, my day ruined, and me fell off. Yeah, it's just so weird. I don't understand. Why? Actually, no, then again, this could be the quote-unquote, the Primaris Terminators, and thus they look like this, but that's not even a good look either. It reminds me how they ruined Kevon Shrike, where they made his hands from blocky, big claws where he just shreds enemies to small hands. And this almost gives me a very similar look, but I can't see the 360 model of this. But yeah, it's just weird. Like, why? It's like, as I said, like they're trying to merge Firstborn with Primaris technology, and I'm like, can you stop? Like, it's just so dumb. Like, the amount of times where, you know, the Imperium has upsized, you know, their gears, like, oh, this one was small, and now we can just increase that size. The Terminator armor, they used to be for farming equipment. Okay, let's just upscale that. Like, oh, why can't we do that with the Firstborn, blah, 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 blah. You know, Firstborn armor and all that. Oh, you know, we forgore. Like, shit, man. But it's just so weird. I don't like this one at all. Do we have anything else? No. Ooh, okay. These miniatures will be coming to the shelves alongside the standalone release of Codex Space Wolves.
Oh boy, get excited! Yay! Get excited for the Space Wolves, guys! Oh, it's gonna be so exciting!
And nobody's gonna use the Space Wolf Codex, they're just gonna use the code just to put it on the app and then just gonna use it for the rules. Nothing more. No one is gonna read the lore from there. Jack shit. Because all these codexes from 9th edition and before is being a copy-paste by just adding a little bit of extra detail about what's going on with the campaign that nobody's got to read because they have already watched the YouTube video, and that's it. Maybe they'll have some interesting short stories of their updates, but other than that, that's it. That's it. I think that is it for today, so I will leave it here.
And, yeah.
I'll end it here. Overall, these models aren't too bad. It's just more of less is more. I didn't like this Terminator armor at the end. Everything was perfect. It's just more of the claws that bothers me. But other than that, it's good. It's good. It's not bad. But I just wish that they just make the models less clutter. Like Jesus fucking Christ. Anyways, I'll leave it there. Excuse me. I'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching, guys. You can check me on Ko-Fi, Patreon, and YouTube memberships. You can check me on Discord if you like, or you can check me on YouTube's community page if you want to hear updates. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Goodbye, my brothers, and take care.
Rise up in the